Edo State, as during Oshomole, has all the talks in Edo State as tax collectors. And when we make statements about these people in-house, Oshomole will tell us that he doesn't have the control of police. So these people, he needs to empower these people to help him sustain governance. And when we came in, we said we're taking government to the next level, and we will have to eradicate this thuggery aspect of governance. We have to take governance back to the people, and we have to return revenue, which Oshomole used to pacify these talks to be able to sustain his government, back to the local government. And that was where the major problem started with us and Oshomole. He insisted that we should allow these talks to continue to collect revenue of the state. And we said, no, we have to find something for these talks to do. We can no longer tolerate where talks will be the one collecting revenue and they block the road. People, they smash people with screen if they don't pay certain levy. At a time, even your radio in your car, they will stop you on the way and say you have to pay for the radio inside your car when they discover there's nothing else to pay for. That was how the government was before we came on board. We have cleaned up all this. All the CDAs where, what in Lagos they call them omonile. If you want to build a house from foundation, you pay. If you don't pay, they seize the implements that the workers are using. All those ones were all the infantry Oshomole was talking about. And during his own era, these people, it was a nightmare for Edo people. As a government that promised to take governance to the next level and make Edo a peaceful state, we decided to take that aspect out. And that aspect has actually sustained and maintained peace in Edo, and Edo people are happy for it. But unfortunately, the Godfather is not interested in that. He feels that we are dismantling his infantry, which is his major structure. And that is the bone of contention. And for us, that infantry that he's talking about, we are giving them a new life. We are training some of them. Most of them that make themselves available, just like those that made themselves available to be sworn in, that were sworn in the House of Assembly, those of them that made themselves available for the new opportunity, we trained them. Some of them were good in terms of collection of revenue. But because the new law does not allow private individuals to collect revenue, we converted them to enforcers. And some of them that can read and write, that understand technology, we trained them and converted them to enforcers. Whereas those other ones that refuse to make themselves available are still the ones that Oshomole is proud of, and they are still his infantry. And those are the ones causing trouble as we speak today, the Kabakas and the Shabas. I was a member of House of Assembly before Oshomole became the governor of Edo State. I won my election actually. He came through the tribunal. So he came on my structure. I was in politics before him. He came, I introduced him to his ward. I introduced him to the leaders of that area. I introduced him to who he needs to meet for politics, to be in politics. And interestingly, the governor of Edo State, as we speak, Godwin, was the one that also encouraged him to contest. And Oshomole said he didn't have money. This governor was the one that raised over 70% of the funds that we spent for Oshomole to be governor in 2006. This governor now was the one that raised the funds. So you can see, we all supported him. I was on the field mobilizing our people. The governor now was in Lagos mobilizing resources for his election. So he didn't want to contest. He said he didn't have money. And the governor now said, look, don't worry. Just make yourself available. We'll raise the funds for you. And that was what happened. So today, when somebody say I picked, yes, he picked us. The governor supported the governor and I. True. But he has also forgotten that we also made him governor in 2007. We encouraged him to be governor. While I introduced him to the structure and he rode on that structure, the governor now raised resources for him to contest.
2,000 years later.
Internally generated revenue is crucial for government at all levels as it supports budgeting, funds projects, creates jobs, and improves quality of lives of citizens. To safeguard Edo State revenue streams and prevent leakages into private hands, Governor Monday Okpewole inaugurated Atalapa Recovery Concept as enforcement agents for Edo State Internal Revenue Service. Addressing the revenue enforcement officers, Barrister Oladele Bankole Balogun Balogun urged them to discharge their duties diligently. He emphasized protecting taxpayers' funds from diversion and ensuring transparency in revenue collection.
This government would not take lightly anyone or group of persons in whatever shape or form that they come in at to disrupt the revenue generation of this state, to disrupt peace in this state, and to disrupt the progress and the plans of this government.
Barrister Bankole Balogun warned against illegal revenue collection under false pretenses, saying that offenders would face street penalties.
We are aware that certain elements in Edo State have been perambulating themselves on the roads in all sorts of weird and wonderful places. Now this will stop. This will stop. And I will be charging law enforcement agencies to do everything within their power to ensure that law and order is kept.
Chairman of Atalakpa Recovery Concept, Comrade Tony Adu-Kabaka, outlined measures implemented to safeguard taxpayers' money.
If you want to work as a revenue enforcer, the door is open. If you are enforcing for any union before, you should have it in mind now that it's a different ballgame.
Stakeholders signed relevant documents to formalize adherence to government's terms and conditions behind closed door. Patience Osaugiwa, ITV News.
My people, now where INEC, Akpabio, Gbajabiamila, Wike, Oshomole, now where the carriers go be this, so they don't carry Edo go back to 15 years ago. We are back to the dark days of Lucky Gbiledion. Lucky Gbiledion was Bob Bizwa and some other people. Oshomole was no more less Tony Kabaka, Shaba, and some other talks. Obaseki came and he changed the narrative. He said no more Atalakpa, no more Akugbe Ventures, no more Tigers Alliance, no more. We can actually collect revenue, collect taxes without beating our people. Now, they commissioned Tony Kabaka yesterday. Today, Tony Kabaka talks. Tony Kabaka, Tigers Alliance, illiterate, touts, hoodlums. They have invaded the streets and they are already inflicting pains on Edo people, Edo motorists, keke riders, bus drivers. Guys, watch this video, make you see the actions of the Atalakpa group, the Tony Kabaka boys. Tony Kabaka's name can never be mentioned for anything good. Please share this video because what is coming for them will be bigger than them before Ashway come. The revolution, the protest that will happen, I doubt if the Tony Kabaka himself and the Mebostone will survive if they catch them for streets. Watch this video and share.
Tax enforcers have started again, illegal tax enforcers. Look at what they just did to this guy in Oluku Road. Look at what they just did to this guy. They were dragging his steering. Was dragging his steering with the driver. This is the guy. This is the guy. This is the guy driving his steering with the driver. This is the guy. This is the guy. He not come good for eye again. No let her go. No let her go. Destroy that motor that they use. See the guy. Now see how people will employ. Now people will employ. Oh yeah, now do what you want. Now people will employ. People will employ. People will employ. Now be this. See people will employ for Edo State. They don't use Edo State to one zone. See them, see them, see them. Mother, not let her go anywhere. Mother, not let her go. Mother, not let her go. Driver, you see what do they do? See people will employ. See what your power will do. See people will employ. See them. See her. See small pikin. They use the chest. It's steady. Simply because they try. Children when they come from school, you hold steady. You hold it steady. You hold it steady. I was in the front. You hold steady. No let them come out. Today now you go stop this war. Today you go stop this war. See the idiots. See the idiots. You know how steady, babe. You know how steady. You buy this motor. You buy him. I tell you say go over you. I tell you say go over you. I tell you say go over you. It's yours. No leave am. No leave am. No leave am. No dey go anywhere. No leave am.
So this is where we are in those states. That's here we go. Now waiting Okpebolo put Edo be this. Edo right now, governance is on the standstill. We don't get governor as we speak for Edo. The only people now where they rule Edo now is Ebo Agbero, where they call himself Boston, Kenny Okumbawa, Tony Kabaka, Anthony Adun, the Shaba talks. Okpebolo and his gang, they're in Abuja looking for how to buy judgment. So please share this video. I use my thing go make una see the action. Now they call the Tigers and Lions. Now they don't really name themselves Atalakpa. The meaning of Atalakpa for Benin this thing is lions and tigers. That's what Atalakpa means. So you can see the tout Tony Kabaka don't put for the streets. Now the drivers should start putting themselves together. Start putting yourselves together. The day we are hitting the streets, even Okpebolo no feel they drive around Benin again. Will they come back?